All right, so before we get this video started, I want y'all to understand that this right here is all my opinion. If y'all are in for the ride of the 2024 worst yarns that I have used this year, y'all stick around for this video. Grab you something to drink, grab your crochet hook or something, anything you want to do. Grab it, y'all, and come back because guess what? We are about to have some fun for my top 2024 worst yarns of the year. Hello, my beautiful, amazing crochet family. I am your one and your only Lady of Crochet, Lady Simone, and we are back with another video. Yes, 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 y'all. So, y'all, I am super excited to come with this video today. I thought it would be super cool to talk about my top yarns that I dislike in 2024. So the worst yarns of 2024. And I'm going to do best yarns of 2024, but I'm like, listen, why not start with the ones that I'm like I disliked in 2024? And some of these yarns I had already. I tried to use them again in 2024, so they're coming back on the list of why I actually did not like them. So I have a couple of yarns here. None is in a particular order, y'all. I just kind of pulled what I had behind me on my shelves and stuff, and I'm like, listen, I'm gonna just talk about these and I'm gonna give my opinion. Now, mind you, just like I said in the beginning, y'all, this is an opinion. This is my thoughts. So if some of your favorite yarns are on this list, listen, don't come for me in the comments. Because for one, I am not gonna argue with anyone anyway. And for two, listen, we are all entitled to our opinions. And maybe, it's a reason why y'all can understand why these yarns are not my favorites. So let's get going. And I have them all kind of on two sides because I was pulling them and I was so excited. I'm like, listen, yep, you. So I hope y'all really enjoy this video. So the first yarn that's the worst yarn that I've used in 2024, y'all, is the Karen Kindness yarn. Y'all, I do not like this yarn. I do not like the feel of this yarn. And it says that it is a medium weight 4 yarn. Now, medium weight 4 yarns are my absolute favorite yarns to use. I love medium weight 4 yarns. But this does not feel like a medium weight 4 yarn to me. And it's like it has a little bit of slickness to it. And I'm not a big fan of those like slick, shiny yarns. And y'all are going to see that in this video. But I just did not like the fact that it said medium weight 4. And it's like when I crochet with it, I like something that's a little bit thicker on the thicker side of the 4 because I kind of can crochet a little faster with it. But this has not been one of my favorite yarns. But somebody may like it. Some of y'all may be like, listen, no, you got to give it a go. Now, I would say I have used some of it out of this. So I have a good bit that I may try to make just a beanie with it because although it has like a little stretch to it, I think it'll make a cute beanie. But I just have to get myself, I have to get in the mindset to use it because once I think of a yarn as being the worst yarn, it's hard for me to pick it back up. But anyways, we are going to move right along. So the next one that I have is kind of like a plush a little bit. It is the Bernat Baby Velvet. Y'all, I have a lot of this yarn and I talked about this before. I know I talked about this on the channel before, but I use this yarn to make some crochet. I'm doing my hand like this because my daughter likes to put them on her wrist. The scrunchies. I use this yarn to make some scrunchies. Now, I have the regular Bernat velvet and then I had the baby velvet. So what happened was that I brought this in a bulk order and I can't remember exactly where I bought it from. And I thought they all were the same. I thought they all were like Bernat velvet, not the baby velvet, because the baby velvet is a little bit thinner. Now, this is another one that says weight 4, but it's on the thinner side of weight 4. And when I get the thinner weight 4s, I like to kind of combine them together because, like I say, I don't like working too much with the thin yarns. I don't know. It's just a preference for me. So these are not my favorite. And I find myself having so much left over of this. And I tried to make some scrunchies out of it earlier within a year. And I did a couple of them, but it's not a joy for me to work with. And I find if I'm working with yarns that are not a joy for me to work with, y'all, I find myself getting in a crochet slump. So y'all, let me know if that happens to y'all. Like, I'll try to make myself work with a yarn and I'm like, I'm gonna give it a try because I have a lot of it and I want to use it. But then I notice like it can be days after that I just do not use the yarn. Kind of like when you're reading, like if I read a bad book, it's like days before I pick up another one. Or if I read a really good book, it's like, dog, I can't get back into another book until like, because that other book is always on my mind. So that's kind of how it is with yarn. Some yarns for me. So Bernat Baby Velvet is another one that I did not like using in 2024. So moving right along, I didn't even notice those last two yarns were purple. So I said that and quickly grabbed from over here, and I have another purple yarn, y'all. Purple is my absolute favorite color. So to see some of my favorite, well, to see my favorite colors in a yarn that I absolutely dislike in 2024 is funny. So the ice cream cotton blend comes in. This is the Lion Brand yarn, and this one says it is another weight for yarn. Now, I would say when it comes to this one, this is a cotton blend. Let's see what percentage. 47% cotton, 53% acrylic. Now, I like the blended yarns, but this one again is something about the skinnier size on the skinnier feel on the yarn when it comes to the weight for y'all. It's something about that I just cannot get with. And this one kind of gave me that feel because if you can see, it's a weight 4, but it's on the smaller size of the weight 4. And then it's hard for me to use cotton yarn as well. But one thing about this one, I know I got this one on sale. This was a Hobby Lobby sale because it was $1.50 reduced price, $5.99 original price. Now, some people I know absolutely love this yarn, the ice cream yarn. I think not only it some people will like it, the colors of these are absolutely pretty because I think this is not my only one. I want to say I have like the pink colorway as well, and there's a blue colorway too, and I tried to make something out the blue one and I just could not finish that project. And it's just because, like I say, it's on the smaller size of the way for, and I just did not like how it felt when I was crocheting with it. So the ice cream cotton blend, y'all, some of y'all may like it, but this one goes into one of my worst yarns to use in 2024. So moving right along, we have, when I pulled this one, I was like, people gonna be like, what? Y'all, it's a loops and threads. I think Lion Brand has a brand like this too. I'm holding. Okay, this is the loops and threads facets acrylic. Now, this one, y'all, is so pretty. Look how pretty that is. That is absolutely gorgeous. And I want to say again, we have a weight for a yarn. But this right here is 100% acrylic, and it reminds me of, it's another yarn that's very popular, and I want to say it's a Lion Brand yarn. It looks exactly like this yarn, and it has this yarn right here is like on the smaller size of the weight for, right? But what I did not like about this yarn is like if I had to try um to frog this yarn, oh my goodness, the whole project is just like it's unfroggable because it's like one of those things that's gonna get tangled up and it's like you might as well just start all over and forget about what you already used. Now, I love this as far as the colors, and I'm not even going to hold you. I'm going to make something out of this yarn because this is the only one that I have, and I got it from I got it from Michael's with the Loops and Threads brand because it was a little bit cheaper than I want to say Lion Brand has one. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all know what Lion Brand yarn looks exactly like this one because I've heard a lot of people say they absolutely love this yarn. And I was just like, you know what, I got to try it out. And it was on sale at Michael's one time and I tried it, but it's not a favorite, but I know the colors will look so cute in a hat. So whenever I do get around to using this, because just because they're my worst yarns of the year does not mean that I'm not going to use these skeins that I have. Or it could mean that I would probably give some of them away, but I'm still not throwing it out. You know, it's not 100% throwaway. So I'm thinking I may try to make some because, like I say, I love how this yarn look. With some people have made some things with it, and I saw some projects online, and it looks so good. But for me, y'all, I'm like, I don't know about that. So let's move right along, y'all. Another one that some people may come for me with, but y'all, we got to talk about this. Karen Simply Soft. OMG. Karen Simply Soft, y'all, is not my favorite. Oh my goodness. Karen Simply Soft. Now, this is the thing. I think Karen Simply Soft is a wait for too. Is it a weight? Yeah, it is a medium weight for and it's that shiny type feel. Like I don't know. I say a shiny feel, and actually shiny is visual, feeling is touching. So it doesn't even. That's just how my mind says it. But it's a shinier yarn, and it's that smooth, sleek type feel of the yarn. And I'm not a big fan of that. I am not a fan of that sleek type thing. And the crazy thing is, I've seen a lot of people say they make hats out of the Karen Simply Soft, y'all. I have not tried. I think I tried to work with it and I just did not like how it feel, but I have not completed a project with it. Now, I would say I have so much Karen Simply Soft that I am definitely going to at least try to attempt a hat with Karen Simply Soft because I have so much of it. And I got it in like a mystery pack too. I forgot, like, you know how they do like the mystery bag of yarn. You don't know what you get. Sometimes they don't have labels, but I'm gonna tell you, I can feel this yarn a mile away and say, I know exactly what this yarn is. And that's how some of them that are not labeled. I want to say, if you see right here by Christmas, my Christmas love plush up in that area is a lot of Karen Simply Soft. And I've actually seen some people say they made some clothes with it as well. So, I may give it another try to see. I really love this color, like right here. I really love the rainbow type. It gives me more so like a Crayola type feel. So I may do like a hat out of it. Like I think let's see, a slouchy beanie may look cute in it. So I may give it a try, fully give it a try instead of just doing it and saying, I really am not a fan of the yarn. So I may give it like a little try and see how that works out. But y'all stay tuned. But this still goes on my list for one of the worst yarns in 2024, y'all. Karen Simply Soft. Y'all can fight with me in the comments, but you can be arguing by yourself because I'm not going to respond with arguments. But Karen Simply Soft. Now, another yarn that is on my list for the worst yarn in 2024, y'all. This one, I was a little disappointed by this one, y'all. It is Furls Fiber Arts, and this one is a worst weight for yarn. I I really had, I don't know, I think I had a little more expectations for this. As you can see, I did use this one now, so that's a plus because I use a good bit of this one in a hat. I made it wasn't a slouch, it was a beanie style hat for my son. And y'all, I had to fight my way through this one because this one is another one that reminds me a little bit of Karen Simply Soft, and it's a little bit on that sleek, silky type feel. I had to fight. I was fighting for my life on this one, y'all. I was fighting, y'all. I was like, listen, and it is a weight for, but that different texture. I guess as I'm working with yarn, I realize I'm a texture person because you'll have some people that say, no, I like working with this because it's a higher quality, y'all. When you see my favorites yarn video, you're going to notice that a lot of my favorites are more so value yarns, and I'll talk about that in the video about my favorite yarn. But I wanted to love this one, and I got this one in an amigurumi kit. Like I said, and I got a good bit of it. I did not make the amigurumi that came with it. And I want to make the amigurumi, but I think I will make it more so in a value yarn than this one because it's just I am not a fan of how this yarn feels when I crochet with it. Like I said, my son's hat though turned out absolutely gorgeous, and it has like that nice little stretch. It has like a good feel. I was surprised how it looked alongside because I did like a value yarn and this yarn with my son's hat. I was surprised of how they actually mixed together and look really good together. But this one, like I say, is still not a favorite. And I have a couple of colors in this one. And I told myself, I'm like, listen, I might as well use it because I got through it. I did not like it, but maybe I have to give myself a prep talk before I use it again and then be like, listen, just get through with it, stop complaining. So that may be an option, y'all. But the furls, this one is Furls Fiber Arts. It's midnight worsted weight. I don't know. Let's see. I'm giving y'all. Oh, it's called the Wander acrylic yarn. Look at that. I had to take my little thing off. It's Wander acrylic. If y'all were wondering, Wander acrylic. Like I say, it turned out pretty when I crochet with it, but it's just not one of my favorites. So moving right along. Let's see. I have a couple of cakes over here, but I'm gonna go with this one right here. Whew, y'all. This had to be the most disappointing yarn I've used in 2024. And we are, y'all, it's an ice yarn. It's ice yarn. This one is ice yarn Velvet Baby. Velvet Baby is my most disappointing yarn of 2024. Like I said, none of these are in an order. in a particular order, but I'm gonna tell you, when I was pulling these yarns for my worst yarns video, I already knew if I could have pulled a whole stash that I have of this, y'all, I would have to say this one right here probably goes down in my most disappointing buys or purchases of 2024 when it came to yarn, because I had so much hope, I had so much expectations. They said that this was a new yarn on their website, right? So I was under the intentions, this is when I was looking for Joann's Posh yarn that went out, and then I was trying to find a replacement because they made my amigurumi look so beautiful. But y'all, I was trying to find a replacement. I went to Ice, and I look at this. This is that's I'm in the middle of telling y'all, and look at that. I just pulled that. That's one of the reasons why I definitely do not like this yarn, is that it sheds so bad. And then when you're trying to make a magic circle with it and trying to pull it, oh my goodness, you might as well just say, you know what? This yarn was a yarn that placed me in a crochet slump. Like, I did not make a lot of love plush after this yarn. I was so disappointed in this because I really thought on the website, when it was described and what it said, I don't even think it said Velvet Baby. They had another name under it, and I got multiple colors in this, a lot of colors in this, and some of them, which was crazy, some of the yarn felt like the Posh that I was looking for, but then you had some of these balls in here that just was not it. It was not it. And y'all, I probably went all over the place. I went under the monkey bar with this, but y'all can understand this one right here was my most disappointed buy, and I have a lot of it because when I got it, like I said, I really thought this was going to be the yarn. Like, I got a replacement for Posh, y'all. I was on it. I was like, because ordering with Ice, for one, the shipping is a little expensive, but I already had calculated out. I was just like, you know what, this is going to be great. It was not. It was not, y'all. It was not. It was not. But I'm not gonna talk about it too much. I'm not. Now, I would say, before I let it go, before I get up off of this yarn, I would probably use this as like to use it alongside like other plushes. But as far as having to make it as a base for my plush and having to make a magic ring or something, like maybe decorations, because as you can see, like on my love plush, I like to add little details and stuff to them, and I may use that for that. But as far as like a base thing, no, because this put me in a like one of those yarn slump, like crochet. I lost my crojo behind this yarn. But anyway, some of the yarns that I have that are in cake yarns, y'all, we don't have that much to go, y'all. We don't have that much. You'd be like, gosh, got a lot of yarns she don't like. But there are 3 more, and there are good reasons why. I feel like I have good reasons why I dislike these yarns, like, or why they weren't my favorite in 2024. Because I don't want to say I dislike them like that, because there's some things I like about them, but there's definitely a lot of things I dislike about them. Now, this one is going to carry some people on over. Y'all gonna be like, listen, I still love y'all. Y'all still, we can still be a part of our crochet family and disagree. So remember that. And I'm the person in the crochet family. If y'all are part of this crochet family, I'm the person, I'm like the cousin, the friend, or whatever, that's like, listen, you can be mad at me, but we're gonna still talk. I'm gonna still bring y'all these videos and we can have a conversation, okay? So Mandala made this list, y'all. It is the Mandala cake yarn, and this one is a lightweight 3. Now, see, something like that. Look at this. The colorway, I absolutely love it. And I would say I dislike, this is Fairy. This is Mandala Fairy. I dislike this one, y'all, because it is a weight 3, so it's on the small side, but I don't like the feel of this. I really don't like the feel of this. Now, this one is not a strong dislike for 2024, but it is a dislike because I really didn't get to dive into it and make what I want to make with it. But I do love, look how that colorway look right there. And I would say maybe this one being on my one of the worst yarns for 2024 is, I don't know if I should put it on the worst yarns or should I put it, I think this one is more so in a neutral because it's kind of my fault. I like weight 4 yarns, but this one is a weight 3 yarn. So it's doing what it's supposed to do. It's a weight 3. It's doing it this is what it's meant to be. But I guess I didn't pay attention to what it was meant to be because I was so infatuated with the colors. The colors was just like, look at that. Just look at that. The colors was like, take me and use me, but you don't even realize I'm a size 3 and you don't like size 3. See, I went with the colors. I brought with my eyes versus sitting there and looking at the labels. And that got me. So we're gonna really put this one in the neutral, y'all. We're gonna put this one in the neutral versus putting it in the worst yarn of 2024. So even if y'all wanted to say something to come at me because Mandala is on the list, y'all don't do it because I'm neutral now. And I may use it, but I would say this one would make a good scarf. I may use it for a scarf, y'all. I don't know. And the weight 3 makes those nice light flowy scarves, but you just gotta do it. It's a lot of work. I like, just but anyways, y'all let me know too, because I know I probably was tearing y'all brain up saying mandala, and I know a lot of people say mandala. So I don't know. It's mandala. It's just the line brand M cake. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. So another one that's a cake that I dislike, y'all, is the Karen swirl cake. Karen swirl cake. It has absolutely nothing to do with the colorway because I love the colorway. I dislike the fuzziness on this yarn. I dislike the fuzziness on this yarn. And I dislike the this is like a weird opinion. I'm gonna tell y'all why. I dislike this right here. The way that it feels. I'm saying this right here, like y'all know what I'm talking about, right? I dislike the way that it feels. It is a 77% acrylic and a 23% wool. I think what I dislike is the wool in it. I think I dislike the wool. And I dislike how it's spun. And it's another one of those yarns that if I mess up and I have to frog it, you're gonna see, it's gonna be a little hard to frog. But I think it's the wool in this one that I dislike. Another yarn that I brought with my eyes, and I did not read the label, y'all. I did not. And I am not a fan of wool yarns for hats. I think, does it have a pattern on this one? Because a lot of them have patterns. Yes, one ball. It looks like a pillow. Huh. Yeah, it is a crochet pillow. Okay. So it says one ball makes this crochet pillow. Maybe I could try that crochet pillow. I mean, maybe it'll feel good in a crochet pillow. I don't know. I just know that I dislike this one right here. And it's just because, too, I have not worked a lot with the wool blends in yarns, but I just dislike that kind of like the way that it fuzz up and sheds and feels. Oh, yeah. Oh, y'all, I did not. This right here made me think, y'all. Oh, I'm gonna keep this in the video. This made me think about a yarn that this was the reason why I wanted to do this video, and I did not pull a yarn for the reason why I wanted to do this video. But look, let's get into this last cake, and then we have a bonus, the yarn that really made me want to make this video. Okay, Rap Star, y'all. Rap Star comes in as a worst yarn that I have that I dislike in 2024. And I can say that because I'm making a scarf out of this. It's a triangle scarf that I'm actually making that I probably was making last year, and I still didn't finish it. And I picked it up to work on it again. And guess what? I still didn't finish it, y'all. I still didn't finish it. It's not done. It's not finished. And this one is a lightweight 3. Again, I brought with my eyes because who wouldn't? Look at that. Who would not want to buy with their eyes when they see the blues, the browns, and the pink? Like, you're automatically going to say, I want this yarn without even have to, read the label. You can look at it and tell that it's a little yarn. I could have, but guess what? The colors got me. So the colors got me. I want to say I even got this one as a sale yarn. Maybe the sale got me. But I did started a project with this yarn, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's like a triangle scarf. It's flowy. It's nice, but I just can't finish it. You know why? Because it's so light and it takes so long. It's like my mind says, you know what? Go on to something that you can get done in a day. Move right along. But I need to pick up, and I have such a bad habit of that, y'all. Let me know if y'all are like that too. I like to do projects that's quick and I can get it done like really quick in one day. And then the longer projects, I find myself just picking it up like it could be a month later. And I know I should just keep it out, pick it up a little bit here, a little bit there, and get it done. But it's a little difficult. It's a little difficult. It's a little difficult with me for crochet. So let me know if y'all are thinking that way. Now, as I was holding up the last yarn, like I say, the yarn that actually encouraged me to do this video, I'm looking at it right now. And I was just like, how did I forget to pull that yarn? Y'all, I could just reach back and do this. I hope everything don't come off of my shelves, y'all. Okay. It's going to get in my hair and everything. Y'all, this yarn right here was my most, I guess we can't say, yes, will we say the worst yarn of 2024? Or can I say the most disappointing yarn of 2024? I think it's the worst and the most disappointing. But a part of me still like it. So that's very, like, like they say, that's my toxic trait, because I don't want to call things the worst. I don't want to get rid of it. I want to think that it can work. I want to think that I can love it. That's what it is. I want to think that I can love it, but I know I don't like it. So that part of me, that loving part of me, wants to love every single yarn. But I know it's not made for me. Maybe it's made for someone else, but not me. But I don't want to get rid of it. And this one is that Burnett Softy yarn. When it came out and I saw the colors, I was just like, oh yes. I think I made a Halloween love plush with this. I was like, oh, this is about to be the yarn. I had no idea, none whatsoever. None, y'all. That it was, look at this, stretchy. It has like that little silky feel that I dislike, and it has the fuzzy feel that I dislike. But when I saw it, I was like, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, the fuzziness can add to the look, what I wanted to accomplish with the love plush. And I thought it would have been a little thicker when I was going to work with it. Oh, no, 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 no. It was not. And I got it in purple and black. And as you can see, it's so much of it. It's so much. I don't know what I'm going to use this for again, or if I would. Like I say, I want to love it, but it's not my favorite. It actually was a reason why I wanted to say, listen, I have to come to y'all and talk about the worst yarns of 2024, in my opinion, because of this yarn right here. It was this yarn. It was this one, y'all. It was this one. But that concludes all of the yarns that I feel are my worst yarns of 2024. And y'all, like I said, I hope this was a fun video for y'all. If y'all have some yarns that y'all dislike in 2024, let's talk about it. Put it in the comments below, or make a video and let me jump on that video. Just tag me, because sometimes I can't get to everything. And even if it's something like, you can, what I guess, email or something, or go on the video and say, hey, I got a channel, check this out. I will, because I would like to know y'all opinions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't get to everything because my mind is all over, y'all. Doing like do 101 things at one time. But if you tag me and let me know, like, check this out, I would love to know y'all opinions, and if y'all do a video like this. But before we get up out of here, as always, y'all, let's check out this inspiration. We are going to see what we pulled today for our inspiration. Let's talk about it. Our inspiration for today, before we head out for this video, says, every day is a second chance. What a fitting thing to say for a worst yarn of 2024, because it's just telling me that I need to give these yarns a second chance. Psych. I'll just get it. Every day is a second chance, though. The beauty in that right there, when we really for real on the serious side, the beauty in that, I always look at life like this. If I have another chance to wake up the next day, I have another chance to get it right. So every single day that you wake up, it's a second chance to actually get it right. What you think that you did not accomplish in yesterday, you can do that today or in the now. Like, don't look at it like, you know what? Oh, I wasn't able to do this right here. No, every day is a second chance. Or a better thing, every day is another day to get it right. That's how I look at life. And if it was meant to be, it would have been done in that day. If not, guess what? It's okay. You woke up the next day, you got another chance. Look at it that way. Let me know what y'all think about these yarns in the comments below. Let me know what y'all think about this video. I will be having another video talking about my best yarns of 2024. And as always, I'll thank y'all for watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I will see y'all in the next one. And don't forget that I am your one and your only Lady of Crochet, LadySamoan. And I will see you next time.